Are you wondering if it's a good idea to use ChatGPT or other AI tools for Pinterest marketing? There is a way that you can use ChatGPT to make your work easier when you're doing Pinterest marketing. Now, this is not something that's gonna change everything or make you not having to work or automate everything. No. However, AI tools such as ChatGPT can sure make your life so much easier when it comes to Pinterest marketing. My name is Tereza Toledo, I'm a Pinterest marketing expert, and today I'm going to be talking about how I tested, tried, and I am currently using ChatGPT to make Pinterest marketing easier for myself and for my clients. I've been working with Pinterest marketing for the past 7 years. You can learn more about me, of how I do it, what I do, how you can do it, and how you can get it done. Also, there is a free guide that you can grab right below here to get started with Pinterest marketing. Now, if you haven't done that yet, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video so more people can learn about Pinterest marketing. The very first thing that I want to say is that for full disclosure, I never take everything from ChatGPT or any other AI tool as it is. I use it in a way to help me get more creative, improve my work, make my work faster. However, at this point, I don't believe you should take anything straight out of it because a lot of times it's not as good as it could be. In the end of the day, there is the need of a person tweaking and making sure that it sounds really as it should sound when it comes to copywriting. And to be honest, recently I tested Canva AI feature to create new images. Actually, you can tell Canva what kind of picture you want and Canva will create. So I requested a mom wearing red lipstick. And this is what I get. And yeah, it's such an epic fail. Now imagine if I would just take those images without even looking. Not all of them are bad, but one is hideous and the other ones have nothing to do with a mom for Mother's Day, right? Wearing red lipstick. So this is a visual example. The same thing is happening when you're asking ChatGPT or any other ghostwriting tool to write something. Whatever they're giving you may not be exactly what you need. So you have to tweak it and make it yours. Now, this is pretty much a very first view of ChatGPT, how you can use it for Pinterest, and who knows, things can be completely different in a few weeks, in a few months. ChatGPT is still developing, is still improving, and I'm sure a lot of things will happen and change over time, the same way that new tools will show up over time. Last year, I had tried, they usually call Jarvis and then became Jasper for copywriting. So for 3 months, I had a paid subscription, and to be honest, it did not work for me. Great tool for a lot of people, but the fact that at that point, you had to be feeding Jarvis information. I think now it's Jarvis, right? I think before it was Jasper. They had to change the name because of copywriting issues. But anyway, you had to be teaching it to write what you wanted to write, feeding the information. And for me, that was not worth the time. I felt that the tool was pretty much taking me more time to work than if I was doing it myself. So maybe, if you tried and you still like it, let me know in the comments, share your thoughts. But for me, it did not work. So also Tailwind, Pinterest scheduler, right? Actually, social media scheduler right now does have a ghostwriting tool. Recently, my friend Heather Ferris did a review, and it's helpful. If you have Tailwind, give it a try. It does help you write some pin titles and pin descriptions, but again, do not take as it is because the output that they're giving is very generic. One of the most generic sentences that I see with AI, especially for Pinterest, is when they use the sentence, "Are you looking for this? Look no further." And then the answer, I just feel that it is so It's very not something that we use. It's a giveaway that was created by the AI and somebody did not do a good job reviewing it. Another tools that we're seeing is with Canva, as I mentioned, that is a graphic tool, but that is also a magic writer. And I am seeing pretty much ChatGPT integrations happening everywhere and AI tools showing up everywhere. So at the moment, I am testing ChatGPT, the free version, right? I also under, the recommendation of the same friend of mine, Heather Ferris, which is amazing Pinterest marketing expert as well. I've been combining it with Keywords Everywhere, which is a Chrome extension. And it is really helpful for SEO keywords and other SEO things. And remember, Pinterest as a visual search engine relies on keywords. Now, I am not saying that the SEO keywords for Google, for your website, for your blog, are always the same as the keywords that we use on Pinterest, but they can help you out find the proper keywords for Pinterest. Now, let's talk about the 7 ways that I found that ChatGPT can be really helpful with Pinterest marketing. And now, again, it's not by doing everything for you. It's not by magically making you have tons of pins and content and make a lot of money. It's not like that. Yes, you can make a lot of money with Pinterest, but that's subject for another video. Again, check below. There is a resource that I share for free that is about how to make money with Pinterest in case you're looking for that. But anyway, number 1, it's to write a Pinterest bio and description. I tried that. I was rewriting a bio for a client of mine, and I really wanted to see what ChatGPT would help me with. And honestly, this is a process that would take me like a good hour and some back and forth with the client for reviews, not just because you need to know the right keywords to use, but you also need to know how to write, in a way that your account shows up on search. Make sure to watch my Pinterest bio optimization and how to create a killer bio. I have those videos right, here in my channel, and they will help you, figure out how to do the best possible bio or account description for you. So I used it. It's, for your bio, you need to request ChatGPT. You need to prompt ChatGPT, to write a Pinterest bio of up to 500 characters. You have to add the keywords that you want. It is a good idea to tell ChatGPT what is the business or the brand that you're creating this for, and the tone of voice, and what would you like it to say. Once you ask ChatGPT for that, it will give you, one suggestion, and go ahead. If you don't like, ask it to tweak, ask it to change. If you need the tone a little bit different, if you need the focus on a certain keyword or a certain sentence, go ahead and change. And after you take a look at it, you review, you pretty much find, what's the best version that you like. Or even sometimes you're just gonna take a sentence from one and the other and put it together, which is what I did for my client, and then you're gonna have your bio. Actually, when I submitted the bio to the client, they sent it back with minimal revision. So the work that would take me an hour plus was done in 15-20 minutes. That's a win. Number 2, define keywords, right? Now, keywords, SEO keywords that you are gonna validate on your Pinterest account, you're gonna make sure that those are good for Pinterest. Now, those SEO keywords could be great for your content on your website and your blog. So you're going to have to ask ChatGPT, to come up with SEO keywords. Now, if you are using the tool that I mentioned, the Chrome extension called Keywords Everywhere, it will give you templates and prompts on how to write that. So that's a really good way to do it. But ChatGPT can give you SEO keywords related to what your niche, to your content, to your product, and those keywords you can utilize on your blogs, on your website, and obviously on your Pinterest account name, account profile, pin titles, pin descriptions, text overlay, idea pins, content, and much more. Number 3 is to write a pin title. You can definitely, if you're using Pinterest, to send traffic to your blog, but ChatGPT can rewrite your blog title in the form of a pin title with a different number of words with different keywords and different calls to action. Also, a lot of times it's a great idea if, for example, your blog talks about 5 ways to decorate your home, like very basic. You could also, the same blog could have different pin titles and pin text overlay saying how to decorate your home. Easy ways to decorate your home. 5 simple ways to, have your home decor done. And you get the idea what I'm trying to say. Then to write the pin text overlay to give you ideas, because obviously, like I just said, your text overlay on your pin does not have to be exactly the same as your pin title, and it doesn't have to be exactly the same as your blog title. Actually, we do kind of like to change it, because even though we are using keywords, similar keywords, maybe the same keywords, but changing it a little bit can give your pin more chances of being found, of being indexed, and maybe people will respond differently to different calls to action or power words, right? Next, number 5 is to write a pin description. Remember, every pin should have a pin description, a pin title and a pin description, be an idea pin, video pin, or standard pin. This is about 500 characters. A lot of times people get stuck on what to write. This description needs to have keywords, sentences with those keywords. We don't want to just stash keywords. Also, we don't want to use hashtags at the moment. Please, let's not talk about hashtags. At the moment, hashtags are not really functional on Pinterest. Instead, we use keywords and you write sentences. So you can ask ChatGPT for suggestions to write a pin description of 500 characters about, and then you're going to put your blog title or your product name or your offer that you're creating the pin for, and then with those keywords, and you're going to have the keywords, ChatGPT will write it for you, and you're going to love it. You may not like it right away, but again, if you want to change, ask ChatGPT to change. And fun fact, every time I use ChatGPT, I can't not ask please and not say thank you. So I don't know if that's the same with you, but I know it's AI, but in the end of the day, it's just like I feel so grateful and so pleased that ChatGPT is helping me that it feels like, a personal assistant right there to me. That's how it feels. So I can't not use thank you and please. Anyway, ask for a pin description. If you don't like, tweak, change. Again, never copy and paste as it is, okay? Now, also do not count on ChatGPT to do much research for you, but count on ChatGPT to write things for you based on the information that you're giving. Next, if you are creating idea pins, or even if you're creating TikToks to be used as idea pins, Reels, or YouTube Shorts, you can ask ChatGPT to give you suggestions on hooks and titles. So it pretty much gives ChatGPT a few keywords and say, ask it to write prompts for your video. Actually, you can even ask for it to write a full script for your video. Tell how many words you want, tell what kind of, keywords, what is the title, what you would like to discuss, the tone of the voice, and all of that, and it will write. I did try ChatGPT for a past, not this one, but there was a video that I wanted to record and I wanted a quick script, and I asked ChatGPT, and even though the script wasn't ready right away, I had to tweak and change. Normally, what would probably take me a good 45 minutes to 1 hour was ready in half of the time. So it was a super win right there. Number 7, and this is not exactly Pinterest, but it's very connected to Pinterest. ChatGPT can help you write blogs. And if you don't know that yet, now you will know that one of my favorite ways for anything that you want to use Pinterest for, to monetize your website, to sell more, to get people to click and buy from your affiliate links, is to have a blog on your website. A blog is a perfect way for you to introduce new offers, new ideas, suggestions. nurture people, right? On your website, right there on your website. And also it will help you improve your SEO, so your website can rank better and everything. So you can ask ChatGPT to write a blog post with any title about any type of content. Now, I prefer to give ChatGPT the keywords that I want, the topics that I want, the way that I want. Obviously, I'm not going to write the whole thing, but you can take, for example, you can write a paragraph kind of about what you would like to see, the introduction to the blog, and ask ChatGPT to continue. Another way that I did, and this was kind of how I did that video script that I told you, I wrote the items that I wanted to talk about. There were, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. And then I asked it, please write a blog with this. And ChatGPT just filled in. And all I had to do was go over, make sure that the information was valid, make sure that, it sounded like me, make sure that ChatGPT wasn't saying things that I kind of don't agree, and that it all made sense. So super easy. Again, do not copy and paste straight as it is. You might need sometimes to ask ChatGPT to write again. Can you write again? Can you change this? Can you change that? And it will write for you as many times as you want. It doesn't get tired. And it is all in the free version. And another thing, to wrap it up, if you are concerned about copywriting, make sure to run, if you're using it for a blog post or something that you're going to publish, make sure to run through some copyright software. I don't know at this point because I haven't tried and I just thought about this, if ChatGPT can verify that for you, but you could totally ask. Anyway, those are the 7 items that I tried ChatGPT and they're relevant to Pinterest and that you should try. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and watch the next one.